Greetings and welcome back to another episode of Conquering Diabetes. Uh, this is not the best metaphor, but let's see if it works. We have a whole lot of people in our group who have been diagnosed with prediabetes. This is a fairly recent term that was created by the American Diabetes Association and then adopted by the medical community as a whole. Here's the issue. Insulin resistance is like sitting in a pot of water on the stove. The burner could be on low or medium, that would be prediabetes, or it can be on high, type 2 diabetes. Regardless of how high the burner is set, you're still in a pot of hot water getting cooked. In other words, your blood sugar levels are causing damage whether you're diagnosed with pre or full type 2 diabetes. Studies show that even with an A1C as low as 5.5, you could still be developing retinopathy and heart disease. What really bothers me is that health professionals won't start taking it seriously until the numbers are higher. When they do take action, it's often with 1 or 2 meds and a script to see a nutrition expert who will likely give advice that will keep your blood sugar numbers up. For those who have gotten good advice, that's a blessing. But back to the pot analogy, that's a high-carb lifestyle, even if it's the so-called healthy diet with plenty of fruits and vegetables, whole grains, beans and legumes, etc. As long as you continue eating like that, the heat will continue to go up until the pot is at a full boil. Medicines might slow the process a bit, but as long as the diet is high in carbs, the damage is still going on. Or you could just step out of the pot, change your eating to low carb, stop the ongoing damage to every part of the system. Why do I say low carb specifically? Carbs are made up of chains of glucose and other sugars. Diabetics have difficulty in processing glucose, and damage occurs because the blood sugar is running too high. Removing the food causing the damage will go a long way in helping you heal. There is no such thing as an essential carb. If you're worried about missing out on nutrients and fiber, there are a boatload of foods that will give you the same nutrients and fiber but won't spike your blood sugar. Anyway, that's all for today. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.